Is that a tattoo gun?
It is.
Oh,
I have
Where
two.
my tattoo from?
Eamon's the one that did your tattoo, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, have
Nice.
you seen my leg tattoo?
Which one?
Eamon, remember, you gotta be careful of how you show it.
Do you want to see my leg tattoo?
Oh, I've seen your leg tattoo.
Oh yeah, I
Have you?
think I put it in chat.
Yeah, you did.
I also did this one.
Nice. Ah,
Yeah.
baby Bender's so cute.
Drinking is an issue.
It's only an issue if you don't know how to control it.
It's only an issue if you get caught.
Drinking?
I'm 21 now.
Yeah. If you get caught drinking copious amounts.
Oh, yeah. I hate that I can be like, by the time I look up at my thermometer, I'm like,
Jesus. Oh my god.
I am a handsome devil.
Yeah, we'll go with that, bud.
Yeah, you're cute. I'm
Well,
handsome.
find out.
All right, so is it time to start up the intro?
Yeah, it is.
Shit, maybe.
Maybe. We're fucking 20 minutes in now. Time to start a fucking intro.
See, this is the part of the podcast, like during the setups, is whenever you put that on like your Patreon for the podcast,
Right.
so that way people can watch that.
Yeah. Like the before, like the before scenes, like the behind the scenes of the podcast while we're trying to get everything set up.
Mm-hmm.
I need to start a Patreon.
There you go.
I'll probably do that. I don't know. I want the
Yeah, I
podcast
just
to
wanna say,
grow
like,
before I start
the
a
favorite
Patreon.
podcast episode is the one whenever we talked about mental health.
I know.
So speaking of mental health, I just played League for the first time in what has to be 6 months. And as I open it up, I go to launch game. It goes low priority queue. Time remaining 20 minutes.
Because Eamon's a toxic bitch.
Sounds about right. I don't know. Basura keeps trying to get me to play League, and I'm just not that big of a fan of it, especially with us memeing in Siege right now, so I just don't
Then
feel
maybe
like
you should play,
wasting the hard drive
TFT.
space.
Nah,
You
then we
should play
can
TFT.
meme in we can meme in League too.
Yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
played League in forever.
I've
Don't
never
worry,
really
I'll carry you.
been interested.
I low key miss League.
I don't know.
Like when you
I'm
go
just
against somebody with the same skill level, it's fun.
I just don't enjoy MOBAs. I never have. I played League like I don't know, several years ago,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then just didn't enjoy it. I've played Dota. I've played several different MOBAs, and I'm just
but
not a big
Dota's
fan.
absolute dog shit, and so is Smite. I don't care what anyone says, but those are absolutely fucking horrendous.
Right?
I enjoyed Diablo, but that's kind of not.
That's
Not
a
even a
MOBA.
MOBA. That's just like a top-down RPG.
Top-down dungeon crawler.
But
Yeah.
that's the extent of my top-down enjoyment.
Right. Like I enjoyed Diablo
Halo
3,
Wars,
but
I guess I enjoy Halo Wars a lot.
couldn't really
Like,
get into
one
Halo
of, like, the
Wars.
3 million people that actually enjoyed the game.
Right. All right, guys, well, welcome to episode 5 of the HeadGlitch podcast. We've been sitting here waiting on Eamon to get his shit together for the last 20 minutes. So, you guys know me. I'm Linkosaurus, or Link. I've got my co-host up to my top left up here, the Suricat. We've got Eamon joining us for the first time ever. And my roommate to my left. Well,
Hello.
to my left in the camera, to my right in the building. This is Brandon. I will have links to Basuricat, mine, and Brandon's Twitch channels down in the description. So we're recording this extremely late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning when we're finally recording this because I got home from work and there was just pain radiating through my back and I just laid down. I got home at 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that. And I just passed the fuck. I woke up when I heard Brandon open the front door, I woke up. And he got home at like 10:15, 10:30.
Slept your day away.
I did, and it was fucking glorious. Considering I was out all night helping celebrate Crystal's birthday / engagement. So
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
yeah,
Good for her.
dude, she's been through so much shit in the last year with her exes and like trying to actually find someone who gives a fuck. thoroughly happy for her and James. I really am. James is a good dude. Actually gives a fuck about kids. He's not just in it for himself. He's actually a good guy. And he will fucking kill anybody that tries to mess with Crystal, and I love that.
Time he doesn't.
But yeah, we had fun last night. Watched Rachel give Crystal a lap dance. Yeah, that was a sight to behold.
I can't imagine how that.
Well, Rachel used to be a dancer. Jeb went with us. Jeb was there. Jeb, no, it's his nickname. His name's Jonathan. We call him Jeb because when he first started, he had a beard that was like half of mine, but he looked Amish. So one of my managers called him Jebediah, and that's been his nickname since.
Hell
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was how it started.
Yeah, that's how it was Taylor. It was all Taylor.
Very nice, very nice.
So, for those of you just now joining us for the first time, if you haven't watched our previous episodes, go watch them and then come back. But we've
The
been
one before
working.
The last one was pretty bad.
The last one was
Body.
very wing it. The last one was the definition of the wing it podcast, which is
I mean, so was episode 0.
episode 0 was too, but we were kind of just feeling it out. We didn't really have a game plan or anything like that, so you'll forgive us for the first episode. The inaugural episode of the HeadGlitch podcast. But we've been working on getting, not only is this those two's first podcast, it's Basuricat's first podcast as a Twitch affiliate. So congratulations, my guy. Proud of
Hell
you.
yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. You've been grinding your ass off for the last month to get affiliate, and it's fucking incredible. You've jumped up. You've got, what, 82 followers right now out of your 100 goal?
81. Someone unfollowed me like 2 days ago because he didn't want to buy his graphics for my stream.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen.
I remember that.
But
I remember him in chat.
sorry, we go with people off Fiverr. If you're not verified on Fiverr, I'm not going to waste my money on your graphics.
And plus, I already had some, so I didn't.
Yeah, and
do it.
you've already got yours from Fiverr. Like, my graphics are old. I had another streamer do mine, and he did a phenomenal job. And, like, he did the boom headshot emote that I still use.
Nice.
And it was when my name was Longshot Link. And he did all the graphics and everything. He works as a graphic designer and live streams him doing the designs and everything, which worked out perfectly because I was able to jump into his stream and be like, hey, if you can make this look like this instead, like this part of the graphic look like this instead, he was like, oh yeah, I can do that right now. And he fixed it in like 3 minutes. And I was like, that looks amazing. So it was really cool that he was able to fix it on the fly to exactly what I wanted instead of finishing it, sending it to me critiquing it, asking for something else, him working on it again, sending it to me, and going back and forth. He was able to fix it on the fly.
Nice.
And he did a phenomenal job. But I am going to get somebody from Fiverr to do my graphics this next time because his stuff's really good, but it's a lot of still stuff, and I want mine to be more dynamic.
Yeah.
So,
like the dude that unfollowed me, right? So he came into my chat like maybe a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
And he came in because someone hosted me, and he was like, "Hey man, I do graphic design and everything." I was like, "Oh, dude, that's cool. Do you do animations? Because I could really use those." He's like, "Here, check out my portfolio." And I was like, "All right, these are really neat, but none of them are animated. Do you do animations?" He's like, "All right, man, message me on Twitter. I'll get back to you later." I was like, "I don't have a Twitter, but okay." And then he pops in like 3 days later, and he's like, "Hey man, did you check out my portfolio? Do you want any graphics?" I was like, "Yeah, man. If you do animations, I definitely want some."
Right.
And he was like, "All right, man. Just DM me on Twitter. I'll be back in a bit." And I'm like, what? And then he comes back in, and he was like, "So do you want any of my GFX?" I was like, "Dude, I don't need any more overlays for my stream. I already have what I want."
Right.
I was seeing if you do animations, and he was like, "Nah, man, I don't do those." And then he unfollowed me and left.
You asked him for 3 days if he did animations, And he just that's the definition of someone who is going around Twitch channels, smaller Twitch channels, trying to bait into getting money. And I mean, honestly, his graphics probably weren't even that great if he's just gonna
I
up
thought
and
they were actually
leave.
decently good.
Were they?
But, yeah, but he only does like kind of like logos. He doesn't really do overlays. And I'm like, I already have the logo. I don't
Right.
need
Well, you
another
already
one.
have the logo and the overlay. If
Yeah.
what you're wanting is animations for like your followers, subs, donos, and stuff, like don't come into a streamer's chat, send a message and bounce,
Mm-hmm.
or send a couple of messages and bounce. Like when they ask you a question, you're already gone. Like we don't stream for people who are gonna come in, type one thing and dip. We stream for people who are gonna like the people that I want following me. Don't get me wrong, I want every one of my followers, and I love every single one of them that's followed me. But I would much rather have a lower follower count. I would rather have 1,000 followers with 200 people watching me consistently than 10 million followers with 200 people watching me consistently.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm not in it for the follower count. That's just a number. I want my viewer count up. I want people that are going to come in, enjoy the stream, enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the commentary, enjoy the raging, all of that.
Which you do a lot of.
I do a lot of, yes, absolutely. I'm a very ragey boy.
Amen. Did
Who
I
shot
send
my
you the video?
beer?
Amen,
Yeah,
did I
fuck
send you the
you!
video?
For fucking mealeeing my goddamn Mira. Piece of shit.
Place it correctly.
I died because of you.
I gotta send Amen.
Did you ever truly
the video
live?
of you breaking your mouse?
Oh, you do have to. I did break my mouse. It's the second one in
I
a
heard.
month too.
Amen.
Is
I
it
sent it to you
Discord?
on Facebook.
Love
I
that
sent it to you
On
on Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Let me log in real quick. God, it's
I
fucking
absolutely smashed the fuck out of that.
Oof.
But I got a new one.
Oh yeah.
I love this mouse though, dude. If you
Can't wait
guys,
to get a new mouse and keyboard.
honestly,
Camera comes first.
the camera should come first. I did. I smashed the fuck out of that thing.
Oh, hold up, link. You gotta show the clip to your podcast so that way they understand.
Oh yeah, hold on. Where's it at?
It's a bit up in our chat between me and you.
Oh, that's
I
right.
love
That's
it.
right.
I love
I can
everything
send
about
in
it.
Group chat real quick. Hold up. There you go. It's there.
Why is there no sound in it though?
Huh?
Why is there no sound in it?
There is.
Mine has sound.
You
the one
might
I
have
spawned.
your
Yeah. Because you said, what the fuck is that?
you might have your Chrome audio going through one of your Go XLR things that you don't have turned up. There is audio though.
Oh, that's right. I might need to turn system up. Hold on.
Ooh.
No, I don't for some reason. I don't know. I don't have audio on it.
Oh, dang, your phone straight up fell, didn't it?
I mean that's fine. All you say is what is that, and then you get popped in the head,
Yeah.
and then
Why
you
did
start
you
raging.
look up?
I was trying to figure out there was a camera up above me, and what pissed me off about that, and it
That was like a trap or something.
it never fucking fails. I'll be watching a doorway, watching it at head level on crouch. Like I'm crouched on head level, so if they peek, I spray up into their stomach, chest, head if they're standing.
Okay.
I'll be sitting there watching it. I'll look away for that split little second and die immediately. Every
Welcome.
fucking... It's not just in Siege. Don't say welcome to Siege. It's not just in Siege. It's in every fucking game that I play competitively.
I was going to say welcome to any FPS that has an online scene, but okay.
Right. But, like, I looked up because they were watching us through the camera. So I looked up, popped the camera, and died immediately. That's what pissed me off. That coupled with a lot of stress and all the other bullshit that we dealt with during that game and everything.
But then we started memeing.
And it all got better.
We started memeing, and you said, "You know what? I think I can use the Naga."
I think I can use the Naga. No.
Doing recruit.
I got offline. I rage quit my stream and everything, and then I got offline, and I was laying in bed, and I couldn't sleep worth a dog shit. And I heard you guys having fun from Brandon's room, and I was like, man, fuck them for having fun without me. I'm going to join. And then I realized how fucking trash that Naga is compared to this G903 wireless.
I can't even hear them.
The shameless plug.
I'm using this weird mouse that I got for like $15 on Amazon instead of the Naga, and I've had
Yeah.
better experience thus far.
Yep.
I've had this mouse.
Ooh, is it a
for 4.5
Corsair?
years.
Josh, you see
Nice.
this mouse? This is used to carry copper and bronze players.
But also,
Is that
It's
what
a
that
weapon,
is?
You don't carry. 'Cause
a
if we
weapon.
carried, we
How do you,
automatically
how do you
carry
carry
guns.
from the bottom of the leaderboards?
Yeah, right.
Not even the
It was
bottom of
weight.
our
Not even like
team's
you'll lift the
leaderboards,
weight.
just overall. Like, I'm pretty sure the worst guy on the losing team had more than you.
they can't all
I
be
was playing
winners.
with a handicap.
What's
I
your
mean,
handicap?
Looking at Josh's cute face in the stream the whole fucking time.
It's constantly.
just
Did you know how hard it is to pull a
constantly
desk 6 more inches
distracted.
off the ground?
Oh, Dusk, what mouse do you have?
Do what?
Dusk is in my chat right now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Whenever
Oh,
we were on
gotcha.
Clip, he initially said timing and siege is horrible, and I was like, yeah, it is, man. Link got very unlucky,
I did get very unlucky.
and then he just brought up that he bought a mouse for $15.
Oh.
But I realized that the sensor on the bottom wasn't even in the center. Ooh,
What?
Is it? Neither is mine.
that's when
That's when I realized I need a new mouse.
But it has an adjustable DPI, and it does the job. So.
Hey, there you go, dude.
broke.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Streaming on a budget.
So the Chiefs pulling out a win over the 49ers today.
All right. Let's
I
be
was too
honest
busy
here. The
making
Chiefs
money.
were literally
That's fair.
just fucking around with them for the first 3 quarters.
I didn't
and
watch it. I was
let's take
asleep,
this
so
seriously.
Yeah, homeboy was knocked the fuck out.
I was knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, like in the first 3 quarters, San Francisco had a 10-point lead,
Mhm.
and then in the 4th quarter, Mahomes was like, you know what, man, let's actually fuck with them.
He's the youngest player to ever win an MVP in a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. And wasn't he on the Madden 2020?
I don't know. I don't play Madden games. I wouldn't know.
Neither do I, but I saw something about it earlier, talking about how he's the first player to break the Madden curse, where if you're on the cover of Madden, you're gonna end up with an injury that season, and he ended up winning Super Bowl MVP title,
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
and the youngest one to do it. That's insane. Dude's an insane player.
To be fair, a lot of the other teams this year were not that good.
They weren't. They really weren't.
This was a pretty shitty, like overall.
It was a
year
pretty
for most
bad
teams.
year.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm happy that my home team won, but still.
I've never been too into sports
I don't know Link
myself.
stream. I need a Link ASAP.
How did you not know I streamed, Dusk? We've been in the same. I need a link ASAP. No pun intended. We've been in the same Discord call when I've been talking to my chat. How did you not know I streamed?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it took Dusk like a month and a half of knowing me before he realized that I've been streaming.
That's fair. So yeah, man, you're
Oh, God.
affiliate now.
Yeah.
Which was funny because our goal was to get you a Dusk followed. Thank you so much.
To get me affiliate.
No, we were talking about how it was we were gonna focus on getting you affiliate before September for TwitchCon, and then you hit it in a month, dude. That's insane.
Yeah, I haven't had any growth since then, though.
Yeah, you
and I
have.
hit affiliates on Monday. No, I have.
Oh, you hit affiliate on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've had
you
growth since then.
boosted after you started getting the raids from Daylights and all them. Like you boosted up. I grinded my ass off for 2 months just to hit 50 followers.
Hell yeah.
Like I didn't have near the support that we've been able to give you, and it's awesome that you've been able to get that the amount of support that you've been able to get through trying to get affiliate and everything, because a lot of us don't get that when we first start out.
Yeah.
I was trying to find that one Discord community that could help out and everything, and the one that I was part of helped me reach it, but nothing like what we've been able to do for you now that we've got several Discord communities between Daylights, Lombies, Censor's Discord, and his stream and everything, like, and then like all the raids we've been able to throw your way. I'm hoping we'll be able to do that for Brandon too once he gets his follower count up and everything.
Yeah.
Follower count
Hopefully,
gets
once
up
I can start
and
getting like a
internet
higher
gets
amount of
up, so
average
we can
viewers, I
start
definitely want to be able to start
popping.
rating Brandon.
Absolutely. Like I get offline a lot sooner than Brandon does because I work lunch so often. So I'll start throwing my chat his way to get him
Yeah,
up
'cause a lot
there.
of times
But you guys need better internet first.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was
he
gonna
just
say,
said
we both
was
share the same
we just gotta order the better internet. Yeah.
Until then, I'm almost letting you stream because you have a lot more thing going on.
I appreciate it, but don't
Like stagnate yourself.
yeah, or like don't hold yourself back for the sake of my stream. I mean, I don't stream as consistently as I did last year. So like last year, oh my god, I streamed every single day last year. With I can probably count on one hand the number of days I took off, and it's because I was so mentally exhausted. There was nothing I could do but sleep. And I streamed like what 8 to 12 hours every single day last year.
I mean, here to put into like how much I've been streaming to try to work to get affiliate. I have 234 hours streamed in the last month and a half that I've been streaming. I stream
Yeah.
more than I work.
Yeah. Yeah. I did too. I streamed more than I worked last year. Granted, and that's one of the big things with streaming is when you're a small streamer like this, you're not gonna make money. You will here and there, but like that extra $100 that's in my PayPal every few months from like the subscribers, the donos, the bits, and everything like that. That extra $100, that extra $100 surprise is incredible. When you're like, oh man, I gotta pay a bill, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and then you get an email the same day, and it's like, your Twitch payout is in your PayPal, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
With me, I'm planning on using the majority of the payouts that I get in the future to keep on upgrading my stream as much as I can.
That's what I did.
Yeah. Like sure, the biggest thing that I'm missing right now is a better camera, so that way I don't have that fisheye shit going on right
Right.
now. But after that, like I want to do like kind of like LED lighting in my room, so that way it just looks nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Get a LED light ring for the front, so that way it brightens my face better instead of just blue light from my monitor.
Hey.
And that's what I'm wanting to do, is the
I
LED
wanna-
ring light.
Yeah,
'Cause I can
wanna
just
get
mount
rid
it
of
to
my
the
mouse and
wall.
keyboard. Yeah.
You definitely need a new keyboard.
I mean, my keyboard's not bad. It works perfectly fine. My biggest issue is my mouse. My mouse is starting to go
Oh
out.
no, with you having the noise gate now with the condenser mic and
Yeah,
the
you don't hear it at all anymore.
no, you don't, unless you're talking, you don't hear it anymore. Yeah, the camera, the mouse, and whenever you get the SM7B, you're not going to hear it at all anyway, because it's going to be, instead of a condenser mic, it's instead of a condenser mic, it's going to be a
It's a
dynamic
dynamic.
mic. So
Yeah.
unless you're directly in front of it, like
Which-
it's harder to hear if I turn
Which
away
Daylight's
than it is if you turn
Daylight's
towards it.
did pop into my chat yesterday, and I was talking with him. I was playing Apex Legends with Eamon because we just felt like doing nothing but punch battles.
Right.
And so I was talking with Day, and I was like, Day, once I get my SM7B that I'm planning on buying, I will deadass send you my mic, so you only have to drop $250 to get yourself your Go XLR.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
He was like, really? I was like, yeah, man. Like, you're easily one of the best streamers that I watch.
Oh, Daylights is absolutely my favorite streamer.
And I was like, dude, I want to see you upgrade from a USB mic. You've been streaming for so long, you need to upgrade.
He's a full-time streamer now. He needs to and don't get me wrong, his USB mic, he's using the Yeti. I mean, it's the same microphone that Brandon's using now because he's using my old one. But the fact that Daylights is a full-time streamer and is still rocking a USB mic, yes, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but he definitely could benefit from upgrading his audio.
Yeah.
I saw that Yeti X though, and I was
No,
No,
No?
Trust
Don't.
me, Link bought one.
I bought
oh,
one
I'm
and
not gonna
returned it.
find one, of course.
I bought one and returned it, 3 days later? Because I bought it on Black Friday and came home. I bought it Thanksgiving, Black Friday shopping, and came home the next day and had set it up, and you guys were like, yeah, no, just it's not good. I got into a call with Lombi, and he was like, I was like, how does this sound? He was like, it sounds like shit. I was like,
Dang,
what?
really?
He was like, yeah, it's like I tried several different like filter options that they give you in the Logitech software for the Yeti X and everything. And don't get me wrong, the Yeti X, it's so much smaller than the Yeti, and it's got 4 compressors as opposed to 2 that the Yeti has. And then it's got the smaller footprint and everything, and the where it attaches to your mic boom, where it screws in, is in the center instead of off to the side like the Yeti is.
Yeah.
And all of that's great, but if it's not going to drastically improve my sound quality, it's not worth the $170 for it.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to upgrade this the Yeti that you gave me at all.
The only
For the
way,
foreseeable future.
yeah, the only way I would upgrade that is when you're ready to go into like an XLR mic.
Right. In which case I'd probably get the Shure
SM7B, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's an incredible mic. It's a good condenser mic is incredible. Like the AT2020 that Basura is using is an incredible microphone.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Budget
just,
roll.
it's a very good budget roll. It's only $100, and you can get it from Guitar Center 5 minutes up the road. The only thing that you would have to order online, because no one carries it, is the Go XLR Mini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that boy right there.
That boy right there.
That's super aesthetic boy.
Yep. It is very aesthetically pleasing.
But before any of that, I need to get another monitor.
You need a desk and a monitor before anything.
And then I
Yeah.
need to upgrade my rig a little bit more. I need to get some more RAM in it. And then I really want to get a new graphics card, but I've wanted that for a long time.
Yeah, but
Takes 6 to
you're still just paying down your Best Buy. I mean, once you pay down your Best Buy card, you'll be able to throw money towards your graphics card, and then after that, you'll be able to throw money towards your RAM.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably buy the RAM out of pocket because that's not going to be too bad.
$100. That's one day at the restaurant. So
Yeah. And I could always pick up or donate plasma. I have no problem spending a day doing that.
true.
It's only a few hours too, and if you just come home and
Yeah,
relax,
mhm.
what the fuck ever, just chilling.
What's
Break-
the weirdest
I'll
thing
break a
you've done
book.
to afford tattoos?
Do what?
Donate plasma.
What do you say? What ways have I afforded tattoos?
I donated plasma for a couple months to afford a new tattoo.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Very
not.
nice.
It's like the needle is huge, but it's not too
Yeah, I
bad.
don't like needles in me.
No, neither do I.
Never mind. I always donated blood, so I was like, well, I might as well
I've never once donated
have it
blood
take
and
longer
never
and
plan
be a
on
little
it.
tired afterwards.
I've always been afraid of needles. Even the smaller needles have looked fucking massive to me.
I'm more of afraid of the person holding the needle.
True.
I could see that, honestly.
If you look nervous when you're holding the needle, I'm not gonna want to touch it.
No,
If
no,
you
get
grab
away
that
from
thing
me.
With confidence, I'm like, fucking, here's my vein.
Like I've got shooter veins. Like when they put the tourniquet on, like I've got fucking ropes in my arm. You cannot miss it. But if you look like you don't know it, give me the needle and I'll fucking hit it. All right, like I know how to hit a fucking vein. Like, no, I'm not a drug user. That's from being in the military.
He has no track marks.
No, I don't have track marks.
What you brought up to your mom a long time ago about your fucking veins in your arm.
What part are you talking about? I fuck with my mom a lot.
So him and his mom talk almost every day on like Facebook for at least a couple minutes.
Hell yeah.
And and one day I'm sitting in his room talking with him, and his mom calls, and then he's like, "You know what, Mom? I have really good veins for me to start doing heroin." Let's just say his mom was not pleased.
I bet.
I finally came clean to my mom about probably a month and a half ago about what really happened when the abandoned house behind the baseball field burned down.
I haven't even heard this story.
My friend, me and Aaron were in the bottom of the abandoned house, which our friend Ethan found. We just went there to hang out sometimes. We had a pillar that we found, and we were busting holes in the ceiling because we were stupid and like 14. And then our dumbass friend Max found it upon himself to set a newspaper full of closet or
A newspaper full of closet.
I think this is going away.
A closet full of newspapers on fire.
Yes, he set it on fire, and then he was like, "Oh God, I can't take it out to handle." So we ran out, and I was like, "All right, we should probably call somebody." So we called somebody, and they were like, "All right, hang out there and wait till we get there." I was like, "Okay." So we did, and when they were on their way, we gathered a story together, and the cops 100% knew it was us. But we stuck to our story, and I'm here now with no criminal record.
Until they watch this podcast.
I'm sure that cop is probably in his 60s by now.
Oh, so old people can't watch podcasts?
No.
God, I haven't played League in so long.
They listen to audiobooks. And
You know a podcast is just a really short audiobook, right?
Yeah, it's only an hour-long audiobook.
no, like
dude.
they
Yeah.
have their Kindle that they think is super futuristic.
That's fair. That's fair. I still got to figure out how to get these on Spotify too. But I think I have to have so many followers for the podcast.
I think you have to have a big enough like base around your podcast.
Yeah.
But I've seen some
My buddy's a
stupid shit
rapper and he's on
so
Spotify. I
it's
can
not
ask him
cheap.
for you.
Definitely. If you can, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll
Because
set that up for you.
I'm in the dark when it comes to Spotify. I just know how to pay for Spotify Premium and listen to music with Spotify Premium. That's all I know how to do.
Yeah, man, I can talk to him for you.
For sure. That'd
I
be
have
awesome.
been paying for Spotify Premium for years and years at this point, and there is absolutely no way that I can live life without Spotify Premium.
Right.
Like my payment lapsed, and I was like, "What do you mean I can't choose a song?" I was like, "Ads."
Fucking ads.
Do you know
I
what
just
we
wanna
forgot to
listen to
bring
Who's
up during
Saying.
last podcast?
Do what?
Do you know what we forgot to bring up during the last podcast?
What's that?
The fact that we've been doing this podcast for over a month now.
We have been doing this podcast for over a month now. That is insane.
Milestone right there.
That is a huge milestone, dude. We've been consistently doing this podcast for over a month, and it's
Except for 1 week,
incredible.
We skipped 1 week.
We skipped 1 week
moving.
because we were moving, and that's the only reason we skipped was because I literally I had my whole system and everything packed up. There was nothing I could have done about it.
Mhm.
Like
It's the
there was.
first thing he unpacked, though.
It is the first thing I unpacked was
That's what I did.
I got the bed in place, and then I unpacked the desk, got it moved around, got all of this set up, because out of all the stuff I moved and everything, this was the majority of it.
Yeah.
The desk, the 3 monitors, the amount of boxes that I have in my closet and underneath my bed right now for all of my equipment that I unpacked is like it's taking up 1/2 of my closet right now with the boxes.
first thing I did was make my entire room together because I want to feel in my space. I don't want
Right.
to feel like I'm in somebody else's space.
Right.
So I just want to have those hooks so I can finally hang shit like my Bob Marley poster and my license plate.
Yeah, I think we left them at the other house, didn't we? At the other
We
apartment.
just go to Home Depot and buy a few packs anyways. 'Cause
Yeah, we
I have
do.
that big ass clock to hang too. So I mean, we
True.
need to get a few packs anyways.
Yeah.
I'll get fucked.
But I don't want to spend.
Are you
$100
playing
on those
League
fucking
while
hooks
we're doing
either.
the
That's why I
podcast?
hate that we have to use them.
I am in fact playing League right now, but I'm 6-4 right now, so I don't feel bad.
Right.
And you want a 1v1 in League?
No, I don't. Sounds like a genuine bad time.
Oh man, come on, man! I'm like bronze 4 right now. What do you mean?
I thought you were copper.
No, that's in League. That's in
Nah.
Siege.
I know.
Shit, dude, I'm purposely trying to get put in iron right now in League of Legends so that way I can just shit on really bad kids and see how much fun it is.
I got this.
That's why people don't like League. People like you.
What is that?
Yeah, I know.
It stretches.
That
And the
looks
worst part is I'm
adorable
only
and
a gold-
amazing.
I'm only a gold player. Oh fuck yeah, dude! Is that a panda?
That is a panda.
I also have whatever the fuck. I think
Josh,
this
how do
is
I
a llama.
back in League?
Dude, you have multiples?
Oh, yeah, that's
I
it.
just have 2, but I think it's a llama.
Is that,
The-
that's probably an alpaca, like a pink alpaca.
Yoink. Oh, it's his now. It's okay.
Oh wow, hi, that is the whole enemy team.
Another chicken.
Dude, he got
Oh,
over
and
there
guess
so
what?
quick.
I have another chicken.
That boy literally. That was insane. So
You know what else
fast.
I have? Fucking 1-up mushroom.
Oh, nice.
And this owl.
This is
You
fucking.
got a lot of like desk
This-
toys.
He has a
With a
lot of
hair
fucking
dryer.
knickknacks, dude.
And this
And here I am with just
dolphin.
magnets.
And
like-
this dinosaur. And this
Oh,
firework.
Oh, Josh, I'm fed.
And this globe. And this cat that's also a screen cleaner. And this monkey with symbols. And this Bulbasaur Pokemon card.
He's
and
just-
my marijuana. My
he
picture of Kiwi.
said,
this is the
and my
last
marijuana.
My scented pine cone.
And here I am with just magnets.
Yeah, my Neo balls are still at the other apartment. We have to go tomorrow and finish bringing everything over so that I can clean on Tuesday.
I'm gonna get some wall.
When did
shelves
your,
over here so I can get
When
this.
do you have to be absolutely out of your apartment by?
Wednesday is the last day I can be in there.
The 5th,
Oof.
right?
Yeah, the 5th.
Yeah, that's the 5th.
But
Which is cool. I mean, it's
Then
not going to
it's
take long to clean everything up. I just need to get everything out of there. Oh my god. Hey, did you say llama?
I think it's an
I
alpaca.
said llama, but yeah, he said alpaca.
This is a sheep, you dumb shit.
The
Is it?
fuck? It's a sheep?
It's a fucking sheep. It's a lamb.
What the fuck?
He's about to go over to the other room just to double check.
Oh, I forgot a knickknack. I think this is like a rock that I got from the beach.
That is absolutely a rock.
That you get from
And-
the beach.
A watch that my late stepfather gave me for Christmas a long time ago.
As he throws it.
I have bruises from my father.
That's the only souvenir. This is
He did try
fucking.
to choke me out
fucking-
once, and he threw my Xbox down the stairs.
I was a smart ass to my stepdad and told him if he wanted my homework done so bad he should do it himself, and he took a hammer to my Game Boy Advance SP that I just bought.
Oof. I would have.
I had a Game Boy Advance SP, and I used that thing so much.
I
Same.
When I got
was
one drop of water on it from a water fountain, I fucking screamed like that.
yeah.
And I was like, and now I'm like down the road, I could like drop my phone in the fucking shower and it's fine.
How times have changed.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The
A
future
one
is
tiny
now.
drop
Oh,
of water.
man.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then the Game Boy Advance didn't even. Had
I
that
like how we
little
came into this
dangle in
podcast
my-
with literally nothing. We were just like, fucking, we need to record today.
It's how this
Oh, I am
podcast
so
goes,
bad.
man. That's why the nickname for this is the Wing It Podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, the last podcast that we tried to do, we tried to have some kind of like structure to it. And then
Yeah, we
just-
tried to talk about PAX and then we got completely off topic like 15 times.
and
Or
then we
not
also tried to
PAX,
talk
but
about audio
CES. Oh, we did try to talk solely about audio,
initially, yeah.
and then it just kind of got off topic and went from there. Like like I said, like I don't really care about the whole structure thing until we get big enough that like we absolutely have to have structure in every single podcast to keep it under a certain time frame.
Oh, no. It fell apart.
He's
Yeah.
over there messing with his magnetic nuts.
Yeah. My big hefty balls.
TOS.
Yeah, dude, they're just big hefty magnet balls.
I mean, it's not really TOS for Twitch, and I don't have enough views on the lifetime of my YouTube channel to be able to monetize this anyway. So,
I'm just being careful about everything I say, because Josh didn't tell me he was streaming earlier. Why'd you tell him about that one, Josh?
I assume that they're always streaming. If I'm playing with them, I assume they're streaming, especially the syrup.
all you have to
Very,
do,
very
all you have to do
consistent
is look at Discord.
This is also true.
If you pull up Discord and you look over to the right, if you're in any server with any of them, you can look over to the right and see if they're live.
Oh, and by the way, I'm just saying for anyone that's watching us that plays Siege, Clash.
Yeah, see, I'm not getting the bleep from that. I'm not getting the
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
from that.
Wait, that?
I barely heard it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's real quiet.
I
Oh, what? Hold up.
I heard
I
it
mean, the
for
vibe
a
is perfect. Keep it that way.
I heard it for just a second, and then it just went away.
Oh, how does it feel to get
All
fucking
right, how
bullied?
about now?
Oh.
That's better.
That's
Alright.
better, yeah.
So yeah, Clash.
Exactly. Exactly. Clash.
Oh,
Bleep Clash.
Josh, I'm so fed I can single man turrets.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna keep moving. But yes, you said turrets instead of sorry. Fucking
I did that so much in Overwatch. My friends made.
grammar Nazi Jesus in the next room. Sorry about that. Eamon, did you say you got the step-in bindings?
Yeah.
How nice are those? Because
So I really like them because the way your heel clips in,
Right.
carving is just so it's gonna be weird to get used to because you don't have the strap over the front of your foot.
right.
So you're gonna feel less secure, but trust me, you are locked into that shit. I love them.
Hell yeah. Cause I'm looking at getting the Process Flying V this year, and if I get the
yeah.
Process Flying V, I'm gonna put those straps on it.
I want to go.
I'm getting the fuck.
This
What
looks
is it?
fun.
Give me let me see.
His Discord keeps like slowing, like freezing, and then like speeding up to catch up. It's like regular freeze.
But
Where is it?
Because I'm
So,
running
Eamon.
a 2014 model Burton Custom with
shit, yeah.
Mission EST bindings and the ambush boots.
So I've been snowboarding since I was a kid back in New York. So I grew out of my old board. So instead of shipping it up here, I'm gonna buy an Arbor camber board, just for boxes and stuff. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Eamon, don't forget whenever here in a couple months, Link and Brandon should be in Colorado and they want to go snowboarding.
I will be bringing
Yeah,
the
I probably won't
snowboard.
have my shit. It's all in New York, and I'm too broke to ship it up here.
Don't worry, man, you got this.
You can rent.
Yeah, honestly,
That's what I'm gonna be doing if I go.
That's probably what I'm gonna have.
I haven't been snowboarding in years. Yeah, let's try it.
I've never been snowboarding.
Dude, I'm so about it.
I mean, I can hold a coin instead if that works.
You win. Not the condoms, the fucking dude. Oh yeah, that was so let's talk about our trip to the gun range the other day, Brandon. Did you Sharpie the brass of a fucking
No, it's just how it came.
what?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that brass?
I think it's some kind of like crude iron.
Oh, hang on.
Uh.
Josh, we playing this game?
I mean, do you really have stuff there?
Not
Oh
loaded.
god. Oh god, do you have the shotgun shells?
Remember, we're still on
No, I
Twitch, so
do
you
not.
can't show actual firearms.
What about magazines?
That's fine.
Like I could show.
Oh my god.
It's from
I'm
my-
not no, I'm not gonna lie. The one in your right hand to our left looks like a fucking frying pan from PUBG.
It's a 50-round Glock mag.
He
Fuck
keeps
yeah.
that strapped underneath his backpack so that way it protects his ass if he gets shot at.
Exactly.
Respect.
No,
fuck.
so a buddy of
That's pretty
mine
cool.
is going to get his concealed carry permit. And
just
Just
got
got
mine.
his. Yeah. Amy just
and
got his.
he had never shot a 9mm before, and that's what he wants to qualify with. And I told him I'd let him borrow my Glock to go qualify. And
Oh, nice.
so we went to the range the other day, and he rented a 4th gen Glock 19 where mine's a 3rd gen,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Brandon rented a 5th gen Glock 19, and I'd never shot a 5th gen, and oh my god, is it amazing.
I have a 5th gen Glock 45. I love it.
Hell yeah. That's the is the 45
full-size.
chambered in 45?
No, it is a 17.
Chambered in 9.
It's a 17 grip on a 19 slide, so it's got a compact slide with a full size grip.
Gotcha. Okay. The one that I really wanted to get was the Glock 21 SF, the short frame
Oh, gotcha.
variant 45.
Yeah, I feel you.
That thing is incredible.
I want a Glock 40 just to keep in my car.
I'm not a big fan of the 40s.
Yeah, I just want to.
I like my 19.
Yeah.
My double stack compact 9mm.
Guns are an expensive hobby. I can't
Yeah,
have
they
that
are.
and a computer.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
You
Amy
can
should really know.
absolutely have guns and a computer.
Yeah.
And marijuana.
All 3 of us have that. Oh, not
Well-
the last part.
Yeah. No, you're spending too much money on pot then, dude.
I mean, hey,
I have
eventually I'll be a
cutback
part of that
dress.
last part.
I know you
Oh
have.
God, I'll be there soon.
No, Brandon's the one that I took shotgun shopping the other day, and he immediately fell in love with a
Mossberg Shockwave?
Wh-
Question mark?
with a fucking Mossberg 500. It's not
Mossberg Shockwave?
shit.
Question mark?
it's not the Shockwave, but
I want the Shockwave.
that is an incredible
We know,
shotgun.
Josh.
I really want that Shockwave.
We
dude.
know
It's
that
only
you want the
$300 bucks, man.
Shockwave.
No, I just want. The
Oh,
biggest
no,
thing
I
want
dropped
a
your lamb.
shotgun for protection,
I bet.
a pistol,
blitz it
and
up.
concealed carry for any situation I need it, and that's pretty much all that I feel like I need.
I mean,
But
I'm
so
planning on building a 22-inch AR-10 that's chambered in 308 so that we could do long range.
hell yeah.
Dude, when they come shooting, they gotta try my shotgun.
Oh yeah, it's actually pretty comfortable for how cheap it is.
Have you guys seen the new I think it was made by Benelli. It's
sitting on your futon now, Cameron, or Cameron Eamon.
Yeah, bro. Do you not have a couch next to your bed?
No.
No.
That is a deflated air mattress.
I don't have a casting couch next to my bed, Eamon.
You don't know what these stains are from.
We don't want to know what those stains are from either. No, Jerry Michalik partnered up with Benelli and got his own signature competition shotgun. It looks fucking incredible. It's the
shotgun that I still want is a Benelli M4.
the Benelli M4 is amazing.
Is it?
That
It is
semi-auto, God-fearing. Oh,
it's such a beautiful shotgun, man. So fucking beautiful.
yeah. I feel like if I buy that, I need to buy like holy bullets just for when the rapture comes, like
Yeah,
just to be ready.
exactly. Not today, Satan. Pop. Don't worry, Jesus here in the Discord call will protect us.
Always.
Yeah, man, we got it. We got his blessing.
Oh no, it's
We
made
got
by
the atheist.
Mossberg.
Yeah, I'm atheist.
It's the Mossberg
I am not
930.
real.
It's the Mossberg 930
Fades out
Jerry
of the way.
Michalik Pro Series tactical class semi-automatic shotgun.
Oh, here you go. If you guys wanna, here, let me try to find something real quick. I'll send you guys a really.
It's actually not that badly priced either at $650. That's at Cabela's.
That's
Oh,
cheaper than
not
my
bad at all.
AR was.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
That's not a bad price for that. I figured with it having Michelik's name on it, it was going to be well past 1,000.
So Josh,
What's up?
me and Woods went shooting the other day, and we stopped at the gas station with the drum mags in our pistols.
Jesus.
And all I had was my outside the waistband holster, so we're walking on that shit's like slapping our thighs.
Brandon, what are you doing?
The looks we got were beautiful.
We can
You created
see
out of
you.
existence, dude.
Hey, while you're in there, will you bring me a drink?
Does he even have his headphones still on? Here,
Probably
you guys
not.
go. Here's a meme for you boys. I sent it in the group chat.
Oh god, I can't open it.
It's a very enjoyable video of the Joe Rogan podcast and Elon Musk.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
I
which one it
fucking
is.
Love it. Oh,
I love
dude.
Joe Rogan, bro. Fuck. We're going vertical for a second, boys.
What's going on? Cold nothingness. I don't actually notice any effect.
How does this man drink like a gallon
Where
of
are
milk
you?
a fucking day?
Oh, I fucking feel
Yogurt.
that.
What are you
dude.
hiding?
There you go. Link, did you watch the video?
I'm an alien.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
I
Look
buy
at you.
chicken.
No
it's the
makeup.
chicken. I buy milk.
I actually hadn't seen that one.
Ah, dude, I fucking love it. It's so good.
Aw,
Easily
Brandon
one of
didn't
my
hear
favorite
me.
memes.
What? How?
What'd you
How
say?
what?
Josh, I walk into my kitchen and the fucking falls.
And what falls?
The light in my kitchen.
Oh, okay. The light fixture.
Yeah, bro. Fuck this storm.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I know. I was there
Yeah, so
for longer than you've been there.
We've been through that struggle.
You're still in the struggle.
But I
So-
was couching the Shark Tank.
we were at the range, and Brandon had never shot a rifle before.
Hey.
So I went in there and rented an AR.
Scar.
Not yet. I went in there and rented an AR, and it was way the fuck off. The sights were so bad. It was like shooting high left. And I'm not talking like, here's your target and it's shooting like high left. I'm talking, here's your target and it's shooting high left. And
That's
I
real bad.
I took it back in there and I was like, guys, I really hate to tell you this, but your sights are off. And the guy looked at me, he goes, are you sure it's not? And I cut him off. I said, it's not user error, I promise. He was like, but are you sure? I was like, if I can hit center mass at this range with a pistol, I'm pretty sure I can do it with a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, okay, based on that, I believe you. He was like, yeah, the sights on this, like it's, and they were iron sights. It was a quarter. You could like take a quarter in and just turn them and fuck the sights up completely.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, we've got one more that's on the range right now. Do you want, when they get done, do you want
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Not sponsored.
not
Dude,
sponsored by
dude,
Crave,
honest to God, that's easily one of the best cereals I've ever
hands
had.
down.
When I get drunk, I put chocolate milk in it.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
My
you have to be drunk for
God.
that?
But yeah, you have to be
Well,
drunk for that?
I put hot chocolate powder in it sometimes too with the mini marshmallows.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds good
fuck
as
me
shit,
up, Daddy.
actually. That actually sounds real fucking good.
So we
Is that whole milk?
that is whole milk.
Yeah. Is there
My
any other
God.
way?
It's
Some
about to
people drink 2%.
expire too in
I
like
drink 2%.
Yeah.
7 days.
Yeah, it's still got a minute.
It's got a week.
Our milk is going out in 12 days.
It'll be gone by
Josh,
then.
remember the
Yes,
hamburger
milk.
helper I made?
It's not going.
Yes, I do, Eamon.
So anyway-
claimed to be hamburger helper, but wasn't.
We
Dude, that was gourmet cooking.
dude brings the rifle back in, and I had already fangirled over this rifle because I didn't realize that it was the one that belonged to the range that they had rented because the dude shooting it worked for the range. But he was in there with his girlfriend and he was like, we're gonna shoot a Scar. And I was sitting there with ADS'd, aiming down my sights, downrange, and I safetied it. I turned and said, "What?" and he goes, "This safety switch has a select fire for fully automatic. We're not gonna go fully automatic." I stopped firing again and said, "But why not?" They're like 3 lanes down from us, and I'm like yelling at them, and
with those headphones on.
with the fucking headphones on, and
Why
dude goes,
not?
"Why not?" And dude goes, I heard her say, "Why is the one they're shooting so much louder?" He goes, "Because this one's suppressed and there's not." I said, "It only keeps getting better." So I go in there and I'm like, "Hey man, your sights are off." And we went through all that, and dude walks in and he goes, "So I've got the scar." I said, and start fangirling over this fucking rifle. We played Battleship with a scar, dude.
It was so much fun.
It was so fucking great with a suppressed scar. It had iron sights, so like it was still hard because the iron sights on a scar are fucking garbage. But it was a scar, and it was Brandon's first rifle that he had ever shot was a suppressed scar.
Yeah, there's a shooting range about like 20-30 minutes away from me that has a rentable scar.
Apparently
Nice.
The first
we
time I
have
ever
one
went there,
that's
that's
like
what me and my
5
buddies
minutes away.
did.
Yeah, we got one that's like 5 minutes away. But
It's
even the
called
scar's
HeadGlitch.
sights were off.
Oh yeah,
Even the scar's sights were off. I had to aim about. Oh shit!
It's
What's
called
this?
HeadGlitch.
3
Switch.
up, I think is what you said.
Nice.
What?
Is that a G36?
It's a scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion.
Oh, is it a Scorpion? Okay.
Yeah, it looks the same as a G.
It does look the same as a G36.
Yeah, it's essentially just a smaller boy.
So yeah, we went shopping, and I found what I'm gonna put on my Glock. I'm gonna upgrade my 19 with a new slide and a new barrel, and it looks incredible.
Nice.
The barrel has stippling, as opposed to the slots being shaved into the slide. It's like stippled, and it is aggressive as fuck. Like I told a buddy of mine when he's racking around, Jonathan Jeb, that went to the range with us. I told him, I was like, when you're racking this, never guide it forward, just let go, and it'll slam shut. The minute you guide it forward is the minute you jam my Glock, and that's the minute I whip your ass. And I was like, and honestly, you can just grab, push, and pull at the same time, and just let it slide out of your hand. It's not gonna hurt. But with the stippling on the slide on this new Glock, you can't do that. It'll rip your fucking skin off the palm of your hand.
Ooh.
Like, it is that fucking aggressive, and it is amazing. And it's
The only
still
upgrades I've
that
done to my-
it's still that like brushed gunmetal gray, but it's got the same stippling on the top of on the front of the slide near the barrel, near the end of the barrel, so you can check to see if it's chambered. And it's got a cutout on the slide to reduce the weight. And then the barrel that I'm putting in it is fluted, and it's a what would you say, like a like an iodized bronze color? It's like an off bronze, so it just looks insane. It's gonna be about a $700 upgrade to my Glock, but it's fucking worth it because it is
So
gorgeous.
The only upgrades I've done to my Glock, I bought it and I put night sights on it immediately because, of course.
My dad bought me
I'd
night
rather
sights.
die.
My dad bought me the
That-
Trigicon True Glow night sights for
That's what's on mine,
Christmas.
I love them.
I love them. They're amazing. So they're so fucking bright at night too. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I almost can't see past them to see the fucking target at night. They are that bright.
Then I put a tungsten guide rod in it just to keep the barrel around. So
Mhm.
when you're
Yeah.
it It's not much, but it helps.
It does help. It's better than the plastic guide rod that's in it. And I've thought about putting a tungsten guide rod in mine, but I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it was just easy for me because I was like, oh, no tools, fuck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slapped it in there.
Chinked.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
then
just
I have a backlight
done.
on my Glock, and it's the "Don't Tread on Me" snake. It just says "Fuck around, find out."
Mine is.
Oh, let me cover my stream real quick. All right, there we go. It's covered.
Mullen Labe.
Hey. That's a cool looking pencil sharpener.
Right? It's a great pencil sharpener. It sharpens them so well.
Yeah, isn't that just crazy?
It's very quiet too.
Right. And then
There's like big ass batteries.
big ass batteries. And then I'm gonna go back there when it's time for me to build my 300 blackout. I'm gonna go back there and build it at that store. Are you just threatening to beat somebody with that, or like you look like an old man shaking his cane at someone? Get off my lawn!
Yeah, Eamon, but guess what? This was the one, 30 plus rounder that didn't jam. We all went out shooting.
My drum doesn't jam.
Yeah, but I could just have a fun stick and it doesn't jam.
I
I
gotta.
have a frying pan. I can use the mag, then hit you with the mag.
Yeah, I can hit you with this too.
Surface area.
I was gonna make a really crude joke about a fun stick that doesn't jam, but I'm not gonna stoop that low.
Josh, do they know about my hand?
Oh no, I don't think they do.
Why don't you tell them that story while I finish this crave?
Yeah, so we go up into the mountains to go shooting because you can shoot in the mountains for free.
Right.
So the place that we went to was the first time that we've been to this place because the place that we normally went to was closed because it was a Christmas tree cutting season.
Okay.
So we go up there. Eamon just bought his shotgun and everything. So we're like, fuck yeah, let's go shooting. I have like 150 rounds to use. Let's go. So we all go up there and we're just shooting off we probably shot off easily like maybe 100 rounds or so. And then Eamon's like, hold up, let me run up there. I see a target on a tree. I'm going to go grab it and move it because it's up this steep ass hill that we were shooting at. And he runs up the hill, grabs the
find
target
a clay pigeon.
and a clay pigeon. And he turns around and we brought another buddy with us and I looked at him and I was just like, how much you want to bet that this guy's going to bust his ass coming down? And he was like, yeah, okay, yeah, probably. And then like Eamon's just casually walking down and then we just see him break into a full on sprint down this like 80-foot steep ass drop down this hill. And then as soon as he gets to the bottom, he just goes straight face down. And just,
So it wasn't even an intentional sprint. Dude was trying to come down the fucking hill, lost his balance, and had to sprint to keep up with himself. Just.
I hit the ground and I feel the clay pigeon explode. And I'm like,
Oh, in your hand.
And I looked down at my hand, and my hand just has like this V chunk, and like you can see white shit popping out of it when I move my hand.
the white tissue.
That's
Eamon was
fucking
freaking out
great.
so bad about it, so I had to fuck with him. So he comes over, shows us his hand, and he's like, dude, please wash it out. So like, I get some water from him, and I start pouring it on there, and I see the white tissue, and I'm like, ew, that's gross. He goes,
Ew,
"What?
that's gross.
What?
What is it? What?
Keep in mind, we're an hour into the mountains in a fucking Nissan Sentra that can't make it down at more than like 2 miles an hour. So I'm in the back with my hand wrapped up in my t-shirt.
Yeah, sounds
As we're
about
going
right.
2 miles down, I feel the blood starting to drip through the t-shirt onto my leggings. I was like, ooh.
And
And you know what his
Brandon,
first
this is
idea
why I
was?
have a first aid kit in my range bag.
Just remember, and Eamon's first idea was after we got into the car and he got like kind of settled in and his adrenaline was still kicking in pretty well. He was like, you know what I want to do? I want to call my mom.
I video chat. I was like, hey, don't freak out.
Hey, don't freak out, but look at this.
That's literally what he did.
That's exactly what I did.
I broke my wrist in 5th grade, but that's it. 5th grade, yeah.
So, my dad took me shooting for the first time after I got out of the military. And I was never big into guns before I went into the military. I got all my training and everything. I shot fucking pellet rifles, the fucking pump air pellet rifles, in high school for the shooting team, and I was a really good shot.
Oh yeah.
But my dad had never seen me shoot because he couldn't make it to any of my competitions or anything because, you know, work. And so he took me shooting with it was me, him, and my grandpa and step grandfather. It was my stepdad's stepdad, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, my pop. So it was me, Dad, and Finn, and we're out there, and Dad has his 357, and is that a fucking thing of birth? Are you about to take your birth control?
Oh yeah, it's no birth control. It's really effective.
So
I'm on steroids for a lung infection right now.
you know you're good, dude. I'm fucking with you.
I know.
The oh yeah, let's take the steroids with the Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, I was like, is that a mic?
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Mike's or Crave
Or Sundrop.
or Sundrop. So
The joke's on you guys. I'm the most comfortable right now.
That's debatable, Eamon.
that's pretty debatable.
Oof.
I am on a lot of painkillers right now, so that is very debatable.
The dream.
You could be on a lot of antidepressants, but that doesn't do much.
It really doesn't, honestly.
Some weed.
So
Yeah,
we're
honestly,
out.
Brandon's probably the most comfortable.
He probably is, yeah. So we're out. Dad's got his 357. Finn has the I think it was a 230 or a 223, or might have been a 243. But I know it was a rifle. And we had some other shit, but I didn't really shoot any of it. I really just wanted to shoot that 357. And Dad was like, there's clay pigeons out there. Take aim at them and shoot. I was like, all right. Pop, 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 pop. And he was like, when did you learn that? I was like, you do realize that I just spent 2 months in basic training and months after that training to be special forces, right? What the fuck did you think I did when I was in the military? I shot 1,000 rounds a day.
Oh wow, I play on Reddit.
Right? And he goes,
I just play Siege.
right? He was like, but you've never really been that big into guns and everything. And I was like, yeah, before like 6 fucking months ago. And Dad was like, all right, I'm going to go up there and put one in the very back. I want to see how good you are with a long gun. And I was like, hey, Finn, can I lay down on the back of the truck? He goes, there's, just be careful. There's deer blood back there. I'm like, okay, and can I lay down on the back of the truck or not? I don't give a fuck. So I get myself braced up and everything, and like he's got it on a bipod and all that. And Dad, I'm looking through the scope and everything while Dad's up there setting it up and all that. And it was just a clay pigeon up there, but I saw a golf ball to the right of it. And Dad comes back down. He's like, all right, go ahead. I chamber around, fire one off, and he goes, you missed. How are you that good with a pistol, but you missed with a rifle? I was like, I didn't miss. He goes, what do you mean you didn't miss? I said, about 6 inches to the right was a golf ball. That golf ball is no longer there. He goes, you could see that? He was like, I left it there to see if anybody could see it from down here. I was like, yeah, I saw it as you were setting the clay pigeon up. And he was like, oh, well, fuck then. And then we just went back and forth trying to see whose aim was better. And it ended up getting to where we were, we had gone back to the house and we're taking golf balls and throwing them out. And then we ended up taking golf balls and hitting them out, and we're like waiting on them to land and then shooting them from the porch.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a fucking day, dude. It was a lot of fun.
So I'm just saying, we're gonna name this podcast HeadGlitch Podcast Episode 5, Memes and Guns.
Memes and guns. And that's
With the
honestly what
hetero.
I was already... Memes and guns with a hetero.
With the hetero.
A hetero and 3 streamers talk memes and guns.
The fastest of heteros with 3 streamers.
Yeah.
I'm the
So,
fastest hitter in the West, boys.
For context, his username on everything is one fast hetero. That's it. That's his username. So it's just another way for him to let everyone in the world know that he's easy and like, it's super quick to get him in the sack.
You are not wrong.
You can't do shit, Josh.
And we should have been previous messages from like the last like 9 months.
Let's not.
Yeah, go ahead. Committed relationships.
Okay, bud. Yeah, dude. About 9 months ago, you were literally sleeping with a different chick like every other night. Don't lie to me.
Can relate.
I can't.
I treat my
Okay,
girlfriends
yeah.
very well. I treat my girlfriends well.
So one of the guys at work walked up to me and he was like, oh, how did the conversation start? He said, or no, he walked, we were sitting there eating and he walked up and I was like, I was talking to a buddy of ours and I was like, so apparently there's a new rumor floating around about me. And he turns and like, he just sat down and he turns and goes, really? Which one are you fucking now? And I was like, none of them, but there's a new rumor about it.
That's amen.
I'm not allowed to sponsor female airmen on Triva Air Force Base.
Which is the base that we work on.
Yep.
So when a new airman comes in, they get a sponsor to like show them around, drive them places, get their dorm situated.
And you're not allowed to because you fucked too many of them.
only 2.
I mean,
Okay.
you should have honestly saw the last one.
I mean, maybe you just shouldn't have gotten caught.
What do you mean the last? Fuck you. Which one?
The last female that you sponsored that was like 6'4".
Ooh, Amazon.
Oh, no.
That's why I just started shaking my head.
That's the one that he doesn't want you to know about. That's what that fucking line of condoms was for.
If I need a stepping stool just to give her head, it's not happening.
Right.
Hammond is like 5'3".
Right. Oh, you little boy.
Oh, he always gets really upset whenever we talk about his height.
Oh yeah.
He's like
So
actually
joke's
like
on you.
5'7", 5'8".
Oh, okay.
I'm the world's tallest midget.
Fair.
And he's always like, and he always tells people that he's 5'10" or 5'11". I'm like, okay, bud, I'm 6 foot. You're nowhere
Okay.
close to me.
Okay, bud.
I did measure myself the other day. I am 5'10".
Yeah, okay, bud. With high heels?
5'8", 5'9".
I don't claim 6 foot anymore, but I'm 5'10".
I used to be 5'10" and a half, and now I'm down to like 5'9" because like my spine has compressed over the years.
Yeah.
Between
Taller than you?
between jump school and like the martial arts and everything, and like my body just getting contorted in weird ways, like my spine has progressively compressed. There's a couple of chiropractors. There's a couple of chiropractors that work on it's like a manual spinal decompression where they take this loop and they put it around the back of your head and they pull it and
yeah, I've had that.
and it decompresses all of your vertebrae. So after a couple of sessions of doing that, I might actually get my actual height back.
So when I first got here, for context,
Oh, God.
this is my dorm.
This camera.
Oh God, that
That's how it's
camera.
set up. All right, fuck all of you.
All those pixels.
Jeez,
My
what
dorm
is that?
chair.
A fucking Google? It's the definition of a Google Pixel because that's nothing but pixelation.
Hey, fuck you, alright?
I got a picture.
And both of you run them. That's why I said it.
Fucking love
My
my
bed used to be where the couch is. And one day, I had my chair out because I was fucking a short girl, so she like used it to get into my bed. And I don't know how but I
Was she
fell out of my
that
bed
short?
and I landed mid-spine on the chair.
Ooh,
So I had to do a bunch of like chiropractic shit to get my back fixed.
hell yeah. So how did this happen? Well, I was fucking this short bitch and then I fell.
It's like it's hard to mount something that's only 3 foot.
Right. Oh man. So PAX is at the end of the month. PAX East in Boston.
Which I am trying to go to still. I just got to make sure that I have enough money for it.
I do not think I'm gonna have enough money for it.
It's all
Where
good.
do you get all this leave from?
I mean, I'm just spacing it out properly.
Yeah, he's not taking all of his leave all at once.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm only sitting with like 3 days of leave right now.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll
But I
fucking
space
do
out
it
to the
again.
point to where I can abuse like a 1 day like leave system kind of thing.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have to come down, or if you have to leave before. Well, no, because I want you to be there for the recording of the IRL HeadGlitch podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If I actually do the recording for it,
Which we should.
which we absolutely should. I'm trying to figure out what the best way is going to be to get enough equipment up there to be able to record it.
I mean, we can message like Vikings and shit. So I'll borrow their equipment.
We can and have him pack his
like
up.
Him and Day.
Yeah,
Him or Day.
him or Day, yeah. And then I mean, it wouldn't take much to
I mean, the nicest thing for us to do would be to get like an actual XLR mic to use. That's omnidirectional,
yeah,
but you have to buy an omnidirectional XLR mic.
and that's fucking expensive. Honestly, I'm thinking about just packing up the Yeti and taking it with me.
Just ask Day or something if you could borrow his.
True. Or Vikings, because he runs a Yeti.
Does he?
Yeah, he runs a Yeti. And
I
that
have a
way,
Yeti somewhere.
that way we can put it down on like a table, and like everybody sit around the table and just set a camera up recording down on it. So the only thing
Question is where would we do it? Like what location?
probably the hotel room. If we get a hotel room that has a table in it, or a
Like a desk or something?
yeah, or if we can get a hold of the people at PAX and see if they have like a spare room in the convention center we'd be able to use.
Yeah,
Or we could just
looking at
break
that.
into a spare room in the convention center and not even ask for permission and get kicked out halfway through the podcast, and that'd be part of the content.
That would be good content.
200 IQ play.
That's right.
That's how you pull views. Got kicked out of PAX East.
Got kicked out of
Twitch
PAX.
Podcast number 9.
Yep. It actually will be Twitch podcast number 9. Or the HeadGlitch podcast number 9. Will it? Because
we're on 5 right now.
we're on 5
So
now.
It would be 8.
6, 7. No, it's 9. It'll be on the
Is it
1st that we record that, so it'll be number 9.
Oh, we're gonna do it on a Sunday still.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna. Well, maybe we might do it on
Oh,
a
no.
Saturday night.
Oh no, we could still potentially do that on Sunday, because how leave works. For
Well,
my shop
depending
or
on when
whatever.
everybody's flight is, because I'm not
Yeah.
about to stick around and fly out Monday morning and have to sleep in the airport. Been there, done that in Chicago O'Hare. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, same. I just
Flew-
wanted O'Hare to go
flew-
home.
Flew back into Tri-Cities Airport at like 1 o'clock in the morning the next day. Oh god, I'm dropping so many fucking frames right now, but my kilobytes are still up. I don't know. Not
Hey,
worried about it.
Josh.
What's up?
Still pictures gang, bro. Still pictures gang.
Yep.
I'm looking at it.
Let me tell you, me, Eamon, and like 2 or 3 other buddies all became very good at being still picture connoisseurs.
Hell yeah.
That's also
You
coming
learned
from
your-
me, someone that does photography.
Right.
You learn to admire the little things.
Yep.
Like the wolves in the trees.
And the
I'm gonna watch Bob Ross. I don't want to watch Bob Ross.
and the Amons in the world. Get it? Little things.
Yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, Bob
Yeah,
Ross with some trees.
So that is awesome. So, what was the meme that said, "What if Bob Ross was actually a serial killer and all of his paintings were locations of where he hid the bodies?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that fucked with me hard.
I watched that documentary.
Just
Right.
remember, if you draw one tree, you always got to draw a second one.
Right.
'cause everything needs a friend.
That's right. Happy little friends. What
Happy
was
little
it?
Accidents.
Happy little happy little accidents.
Name of the
That's
kids.
that's how we get the Basuras in the world.
What you mean?
I mean, I am adopted.
I had a
then
happy little
that's not an
accident 2 months
accident.
ago.
They chose your ass.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry,
not
but
an
like
accident coming
anybody,
into the world.
fuck that. So anybody who says that like adoption isn't the way to go, or like makes fun of somebody for being adopted, like if you ever got made fun of for being adopted, the
Mhm.
only thing you have to say was, yeah, but my parents chose me. You were an accident.
Yeah, I mean, I was an accident, and then I was chosen.
Exactly.
Different
So
story. A little bit more
Balance it out.
context.
I'm convinced I was an accident because my birthday's in September, so I'm pretty sure I was a New Year's baby, like a New Year's conception.
End of August.
September 17th.
August 27th.
February 27th.
Hey, it's almost your birthday.
Yep.
Oh, your birthday is the first day of PAX. That's right.
Yeah, I told you. if I
Yeah.
go to PAX, I'll be turning 22.
Fuck yeah, dude. And we're going on that
22.
and we're going on that big ass bar crawl in Boston. Hell yeah. We're not gonna make it to the first show at PAX on Saturday because we're gonna be so fucking hungover.
Oh, dude, I'll
Josh
invite you
doesn't
guys.
get hangovers.
Because I drink water whenever I'm drinking. and
that's
I
because-
chug the fuck out of water.
That's because Josh has never drank with me.
Oh, trust me. I have drank with ex-marine buddies, and trust me, I had a hangover real fucking bad.
Right.
And then after that, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm still drinking water. Fuck that."
Always.
But you won't drink with me.
The
I mean, that's
key
because you're
is
just a bad time to be around. No offense.
I am not. I am not.
the key to waking up without a hangover is before you go to bed, drink 32
beer.
ounces of water.
Oh.
A hangover is caused by your body being dehydrated and your
Dehydrated.
brain shrinking. So if you drink enough water before you go to sleep, your
It'll
body
counteract
won't be
it.
dehydrated. You might wake up and piss 6 times in the middle of the night, but you won't be dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key to waking up without a hangover.
Like even whenever I'm sitting up here and we're doing a podcast and I'm drinking the whole time, I'm still drinking water.
Right.
Even though the beer that I've been drinking is mostly water.
Right.
Yeah, man, always gotta stay hydrated. And you stay hydrated, you don't get hangovers. You don't feel like shit in the morning.
True.
And I fucking hate those days.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like shit every morning. but
I'm still
still.
surprised that Daylight's living as
Hasn't had a
close.
Yingling?
It has not had a Yingling. Living as close as he does
I still need to try Yinglings.
to the brewery has still not had a Yingling.
I don't have any bottles outside of me not being a alcoholic like you.
That's
guys.
that's the only one I have in here.
I'm not an alcoholic.
But yeah, we're coming up on an hour and 20 minutes right now. So,
Nice.
and it's already 2:30 here in the morning. So I think we're going to go ahead and end the podcast here.
So-
Anybody that's been hanging out in chat, Dusk and everybody, thank y'all so much for hanging out. This has been episode 5 of the HeadGlitch podcast. Again, my name's Linkosaurus. I will put all of our links, no pun intended, down in the description to our Twitch channels for those of us who do stream. As always, we were joined by my co-host, Basuracat, in the top left. For the first time again, we have my roommate, Brandon. Also goes by Bongo Brando on Twitch. I will have his down in the description. And we have Eamon, also known as One Fast Hetero online. So if you ever see him in chat, that's who that is. Give him as much shit as you want. You have my
Oh, Mr.
permission.
Hetero.
Mr. Hetero, good to see you.
Mr. Hetero, good to see you again.
It's fast. One fast. Hetero.
It's Mr. One Fast. Just completely.
Hyphen hetero.
Hyphen hetero in parentheses. Quotations in one fast hetero. But yeah, so thank you all so much. For those of you watching on YouTube, again, I will have all the links to our Twitch channels in the description down below. And we record this every Sunday. I try to record this every Sunday. Technically, it's Monday, but trust me, you did not want me recording a podcast in as much pain as I was in earlier, so it just wasn't going to happen. And again, I'm so sorry about the late upload last night. I lost complete track of time. Let's be completely honest.
You're welcome.
Me and Brandon were playing Siege and forgot to do the upload.
And then I messaged Brandon and you.
I didn't get your
Brandon
message.
responded to
Brandon
me.
did.
Yeah, I was like, I got.
Day can barely
I just
hear
lost
anything.
I had just gotten a new.
What do you mean? Everything's pretty loud, man.
I'm super low? Fuck. Have I really been low this entire time?
Oh, now you're just really loud to me.
Am I?
Yeah, I've heard you fine the entire time.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know then. We were messing with audio settings the other day, Daylights. So might just be on Basura's stream. Could be, because he might have chat turned down a decent amount.
You guys are almost as loud as I am.
Yeah.
And my mic volume is almost hitting the yellow.
In my stream, I'm a lot, and in the recording, I'm a lot louder. I'm pushing at about negative 25 decibels, while you guys are pushing about negative 35. So
Yeah.
it could just be Basura's stream. I don't know.
I mean, you guys shouldn't be that quiet.
I don't know.
You all sound equal in Discord.
Yeah, at least from my end, anyways.
I know all three of you sound pretty equal in Discord. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. We record every Sunday, so if you want to join us in chat, like Daylights is finally here. Daylights, we were talking about PAX and going on a bar crawl in Boston a minute ago. But yeah, it's only 2:30 a.m. But no, you had messaged Brandon, and I was on the phone with him on the way home, and he was like, Basura said to upload the podcast. I said, fuck. Because remember, I was trying to upload the podcast the other day, and it wouldn't go through because I was streaming and trying to upload at the same time, and it just was not having it. And yes, Daylights, that you will be there for. You will absolutely be there for that bar crawl.
Day, while you're here.
Yes,
I have a
we need to
question
talk
for
to
you.
you.
So we're talking about doing a in-person podcast whenever we do PAX. Would you be willing to bring your Yeti for that by any chance?
I'll bring the laptop and everything to be able to record it and all that. Like, I'll have my laptop on me so I can easily record it. I just don't want to lug
a better camera than your laptop camera.
Well, no, like I was gonna bring the Brio.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna bring the Brio with me, but we just really need a microphone. So Daylights, if you can bring a nice headset with a nice mic.
Oof. All right, so I guess our next option is Vikings.
Okay, so getting a hold of Vikings.
'Cause we just wanted to use a
Oh, just for you?
like
No, we were
omnidirectional.
wanting to do like an omnidirectional microphone, so we were thinking
And
the
I know
Yeti
that
was going to be the
Yeti has
best
a setting
option.
for it, yeah.
He said, I thought you meant just for me. No, if that were the case, like I thought about like if I had the ability to lug around like the SM7B and the mic boom and everything like that, I would, but then everybody would have to bring their own microphones, and that would just be a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, Eamon, we're exactly 6 months apart, aren't we?
In our contracts?
No, age-wise.
No. Oh, right.
Near the
Yeah,
end of
'cause we're
August?
exactly- yeah,
Is it
'cause
August
he's
27th?
And I'm
Then yeah,
February
it's
27th.
exactly 6 months.
Wild.
But
literally.
but yeah, so
Before I was 21.
I literally last night I was walking Brandon through on the way home from work. Since I closed last night, I was walking Brandon through how to set up the upload and everything, and the only thing I had to do was mess with the description and the tags and stuff.
Mhm.
But guys, thank you all again. What's up?
I was about about to say, yeah, because it was like 11 p.m. my time or close to it. And I was sitting there, I was like, I wonder if Link uploaded the newest podcast.
No, because I was
So I
trying to
went
upload
your
it the
channel.
day before, and I was gonna make it premiere at 1 o'clock yesterday, and I just never got the upload finished.
Yeah, and I check your channel, and I'm like, wait, it's not there. What is he doing?
What is he
this boy
doing?
He's
What is
sticking
this
to a
boy
strict-
doing?
To a strict upload schedule. What is he doing?
And clearly, I can't commit to a strict recording schedule either. But again, guys, thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you next week for episode 6 of the HeadGlitch podcast.